All right, I think I'm gonna change the positions of this location um, sometime today or tomorrow when I'm done with all the stuff because the sun definitely in my face and I really don't have time to move it right now. So I'm gonna leave with it like this. And I hope you have a wonderful day so far. Today is Tuesday. The kids are going to the selling martial art right now, and I'm here doing the dinner. And before I go out to do the gardening today, maybe for half an hour, I'm gonna do this first, and then garden dinner when they get home. We're gonna have dinner in bedtime. Yep, the day passing by so fast. It's just amazing. It's just amazing that how time fly is that film. I doesn't do any. I don't. I feel like I don't have done much for the whole day today. It's just so much going on, and it's just gone. So I hope you have a wonderful day and productive day. I I don't know. Today I think we do have a good productive day, but I think one thing that I want to talk about is so now before they leave and they just make a big mess. It just like I when I'm talking to my husband today, that we're talking about like how to get the kids cleaning up and they don't leave things like it's snack. They just throw it on the floor. Yeah, they eat they drawing stuff and they just throw it on the floor, just make the whole mess and they just walk away, right? And it's just ridiculous. So I am just make a mess in their room today and I see how it go, and they didn't like it. They're asking me, don't do it, don't make a mess. Is this like enough? It's enough mess for them to clean up? And I say, yeah. Mommy is the only one clean up in this house, and I always cleans your mess. And I'm asking you, don't make another mess and keep things in the certain locations. Paper, go with the paper. Your drawing, go with the drawing. Whatever you don't like, go to the trash can. And trash can, go with the trash can. Trash can not on the floor in the dining room. And it's very hard to send the message directly. I think we human tend to take advantage of whatever convenience to us, and it doesn't matter if it's not convenient to other people around us. And I think kids are that way. We have to have the technique and training them. And again, right, it's just a habit. It's a create a habit. I don't know what kind of message I'm gonna send more that be consistent to create a better habit here. So sometimes you have to make a big scene, make it a big deal, and hopefully it will be stick. Like I try to make them clean up the house before, like weekend instead of going out, we stay in home, we cleaning up and all this stuff, right? Cleaning board around the house and try to make it, but I never be consistent because to be honest, if I can do it myself, I go ahead and do it faster, quicker that way. And at the same time, they how do I say this? Is I just want them to go out and have a good time because they have been working a lot during the week already. If the weekend they have like 3 hours for playing, I'd rather them to have that 3 hour playing and creative instead of just cleaning houses. They're not gonna learn anything from cleaning houses. The only thing is to create a cleaning habit. But somehow I never enforced that. I think because the other side of me want them to go out and have a good time, and the other side of me want them to like let them be kids, and I can clean up, and it doesn't. I maybe like wait a little bit older, and then we can do it. But maybe it's older, it's too late because what I'm looking about today, it just later it may be too late, and I want to find out if they like the mess in their room. They can make the old mess in their room. That is not a problem to them. But if I make the mess in their room, it become a problem. Is that weird? Is that funny? So they had to clean up, and they didn't like it. And I told them, whatever I see on the floor, I pick up, and it's gonna go to the trash can. And I do. That thing go to the trash can a lot. But like, of course, is it had to be certain thing. Not everything go to the trash can, and they don't know that. But I do. I do pick up stuff and put in the trash cans, and sometimes today I pick things up, I put it in the trash bag, and I want them to see it. And then Hannah saw it, and Hannah didn't say anything, but Hannah just wait for me to walk away, and then came over to Tiberius say, by the way, Mom, just put your rope in the trash bag. I just want to warn you. And I just say, I just want to warn you, your things is in the trash bag today. So, and he just go over and take it out and say, you know, where it's supposed to be. And I asked him to put that away so many times, so many days already, and it's still in one location, like right where the stair is. And if we step down and we at night and we don't see it, we roll over, right? So I try to walk around it and see how long does it stay there. Yeah, stay there for days until he finished, until he remember using it again. So I asked him to put them away, but he never did it. So I'm putting it away for him today, and my way of putting it away, he doesn't like it. And hopefully he will understand and put that away in the right spot. And that is one thing that I can see and struggle with. And I feel like I'm not consistent. I'm not, and that is, like there are so many things in parenting that I'm not consistent with. It's become struggle. And if I'm not daily repeating the same way, repeating the same message, even though I do, but deep down inside, I'm not be firm enough, it's not become a habit for them. For example, because this morning, I'm just, wondering, I say like, why is just different? Because they go, since they do the jujitsu, I told them, I say, every day when you got back from jujitsu class, hang your clothes, hang your gi, and put the gi away. And then on Friday, you will know where they are. You can get them down. And amazingly, every time they got back, I don't have to tell them 1,000 times. No, only a couple of times. Like I think maybe first 3 weeks, I keep reminding them, say, okay, put things away, put your gear away, and become a habit, and just there I'm still continue asking and reminding, but it's not my force anymore. It's become their habit, and it's become natural to them. Hannah just got home and pick up the hanger and then hang all the gi together, and Tiberia doing the same thing. And I say, why does that work right away, but not the trash can? Like, for example, if you eat your food in trash bag and stuff, you should pick it up and throw it in the trash can while it's on the floor. And that's the daily messes. Why it doesn't stick, I still don't know. The only thing I know is this, because sometimes I'm just tired. And me pick it up is faster than yelling at them, than asking them and nagging them, because sometimes their snack time, they're already upstairs. I have to ask them to go down and up, out. Like they need a break for their brain before they go back to another lesson. So deep down inside me, I say, you know what? Come on, to pick it up. I'm not happy with it, but I still pick it up and clean it up, and because I want to give them their time to take a breaks before they come back to the next lesson. And just that, I think maybe because of me, I'm not consistent, and go over looking at so many things that is not successful, and I'm struggle with in my parenting, is because I'm not be consistent, I'm not be persistent, I'm not sending the message firmly enough. Like yelling is not fun. Yelling is just a one way of me expressing my anger, my frustrations, my lack of skills, my lack of communication, my child inside me just coming out being frustrated. So it's not being helpful at all. But whenever I'm being firm, like with like serious voice and doing and following, like talk less, do more, and repeating over the same message consistently, that is when the time, and give them a good example. Like, for example, the holding hand in the parking lot at the library, right? That is like I just turn around and I drop the boy and go back there. Or give them a very concrete example that is last forever. I did not have to talk or yell or be difficult on that day. I'm just be firm. And so when I say firm here, it's not yelling. I think we all mom may become the expert at yelling. If there's a war out there, I will get the award for being expert at yelling. I have no idea why, but I am, and I try not to anymore. And in my parenting, the one successful the most is the one less talk, less yell, but give them a big, huge example. And to be honest, I don't know how to give them a good example to keep this message, like straight, that thing where it belongs. If you want to keep the house clean, and I told my husband this morning, I say, I don't want to, but to be honest, if I don't clean, it's just pretending I don't pick up everything, and I don't ask them to pick things up for the whole month. We're gonna live in the sea of trash. We're gonna live in a sea of mess. And I don't want to walk through mess around the house. I want my house clean and neat. Yeah, thing lying around, little here and there, but it's not a mess. Like, it should belong to where it belongs, not with kids. And so I'm thinking, what is the right message to send is to them, to be consistent here with cleaning up. I think almost all the parents struggle with this. I think we all struggle with cleaning up, after yourself. And my husband just told me, a lady, I think she's an expert of something, and talking to teenagers about cleaning up. And I say, and he say, yeah, if you don't do it, and it's the mess, you're gonna snack it, and you're not gonna nagging them until they are teen. It's become the same habit over and over again, right? So, but he is very clean. My husband is super clean, like he cleaning up after himself all the time. And I asked him, so how do you do it, right? His mom is the one training him. She said, like, I was trained by my mom. My mom just asked me to clean up and teach me how to clean. I say, how does she do it, right? It must be years of practicing, and this is the next. I think this is my next step. My next thing is to train the kids, right? How to. I think the cleaning up is going to be helping a lot. They are old enough to be, like, keep the things clean, and from what I do today, is my observation is that they don't want to live in a mess. No one does. They want clean, especially my boy. They want clean stuff. My girl is too young, so she maybe not know yet. But it's good to teach her at a young age. My boy, I can see he doesn't like to live in the mess, but he doesn't know how to clean, and it's just become a bad habit, and that needs to be break. And I have to find the strategies, and I share this with you is because like you don't struggle alone. I just want to be raw and real here. That um, I I'm doing this, and I send in consistent messages every day, but it doesn't mean like I'm successful on every. I think none of us is, right. So, and that's why I'm consistently training myself, so that is a good reminder. And when I'm training myself every day, I'm be more aware, I'm be more open-minded, and I'm continue thinking about it, so that idea gonna come, and I have more tool to put in my toolbox as a parent. Other than that, so far I don't figure that out yet, and Don't know if you do. If you do, I would love to hear from you. But anyway, so let's practice the piano and practice whatever you practice for 15 minutes, and we talk more later. Great. The sun just in my face. I really don't like this position, so maybe we're gonna change it later. I will figure this out. That's it for today. It's getting better. Like after weeks of practice, it's getting better. And just hope that after weeks of doing and repeating over again with cleaning your mess after yourself with the kids will get better too. I hope so. I really don't know how to. I don't know. I think that is the one thing that is so difficult. I'm still stuck in this one right now. I have no idea how to do this, but I will share with you. I'm getting better, but I think I had to give the very extreme example for them to remember it. That is important to put things in a certain way. Kids will learn that for sure. They definitely will learn if we let them experience things, because people learn through experience. So, and one thing about the mess is I have no idea. At certain point, certain age, they will click, or we have to send a strong message now, and I don't know what kind of message I can send to them unless I make the mess in their room again every day, which is I don't want to. I don't want them to get used to that because they already have their own mess in there. Um, so let's figure that out. If you have some, technique in how you do it at home, please share with me. I would love to hear about it. All right. So hopefully you're gonna join me sometime soon. And again, tomorrow at the same time, 8 p.m. Eastern time. If you don't see me at that time, with me, I already done it, or maybe later. That's it. I hope you have a wonderful night. Bye.